Hello and welcome to another episode of Beyond the Bell. Today I'm here with 4 special students from Parsippany Hills High School, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves because I am so proud of what they have accomplished and I can't wait to discuss it. So without any further ado.
Hello, my name is Shuji Patel.
I'm Anushka Kemasetti. My name is Tanvi Akirakanti.
And I'm Alina Mir.
These 4 individuals came to me last year via an email and they said, Dr. Sutter, we'd like to talk to you about an idea we had. So the idea they had was really ingenious, and I said, certainly, we'll meet. The idea was, go ahead, Anushka.
That instead of having adults educating and telling children not to vape and get involved in drug abuse, why not us children and peers that they connect with should tackle the issue, and maybe that will help with their connectivity and how much they receive the message.
And how did that come about? Can you tell me how that came about? How did this idea come about?
Okay, so basically it was, we're all in the same class last year, and we were in our capstone class, and we had a research project, and we were deciding upon a topic, and one of us came up with the idea of vaping. And honestly, we didn't know a lot about it. We hear about it all the time,
Sure.
like presentations from our school, our family members, but we didn't realize how big of a topic it was and how much of a problem it was in our schools. And we realized that this is a topic that we should really look into and dive into deeper, and especially in our own community, since we noticed the problem in our school and wondered how we can expand and talk to other people around our schools.
So we received an email, Mr. Chaffa, who's the board president, and I asked Dr. Maroney if he would sit in, and we met last year, I believe around, springtime of last year?
I believe so.
And we met with them, and they said we would like to continue with our research on vaping. And what they did was they said we would like to meet with younger students in the community, and we would like to discuss with them the research that we basically found. So what happened after that?
So we got connected with the elementary schools with your help and getting us connected with the principals. And that's where we put our information and our research into presentations and slides. And do you want to share a little bit on what that included?
So we had a public library, at the public library at a seminar, and that was geared towards all age groups, where we talked about every aspect of vaping. And then we also did different presentations at elementary schools, and this was more targeted towards children. So we kept the topic very straightforward, so the children could understand what vaping is and how big of an issue it is. And honestly, and then we had a bunch of games at the presentations. We did trivia games with them to teach them and educate them more about this whole issue.
So what they did was they actually came to us, and we contacted the elementary principals in the district, and the elementary principals said, sure, we can have them come down and visit with us and talk to our I think we said they were 5th graders. We decided to go with 5th graders. You may say 5th graders?
Yeah.
So these ladies and gentlemen went down there, and they presented to our 5th graders. And then Dr. Mulrooney had said, I think we can get you guys to the public library if you want to do a presentation at the public library. So they came up with their material. They presented at the public library, and they did a fantastic job. And we were just blown away with what they did with regards to all their research and how they communicated with our 5th graders. And, we said thank you. And then I received an email over the summer from Anushka. Anushka, what did that email say?
So that email shared with him that we had established a website, and this is something that we really wanted to take forward. And if it's something that we can push beyond our elementary schools and establish a better plan and system that we can implement into our school buildings and educating more children, maybe middle schoolers, and continuing our elementary school presentations.
So what they did was they started a company, basically, correct? They started a company. Their company, they have a website. It's called
www.pureairproject.org.
pureairproject.org. They have a website. They have a small business you're working on. You said a small business.
So we applied for the national nonprofit status. So we achieved 501c3 status, which is given by the IRS. So that's something officially we have now.
And they have a business. Can you imagine this? A business. Like, I was just taken back by it. We have since had podcasts made, correct?
We're working on it. So that's
We're working on it. Ah, okay.
a little sneak peek for our audience.
Oh, okay. So next steps is a podcast on Pure Air, correct? And what are we gonna do after that? What are we gonna do after that?
Yeah, so we're really just working towards our goal and mission of really just educating the youth. So we're going to continue working on that. We are working on updating our website as well, and really just continuing spreading awareness. So eventually moving to middle schools. And yeah, just working on our podcast. Yeah.
All the while, students at PHHS continuing their studies, right? Continuing their studies. You want to tell them what grade you guys are in?
We're all juniors.
Juniors. Have a business already. Pure Air. Making money. Let's put it that way. And what are we doing with the money? Let's be honest.
Our money goes straight back to the district. So we're hoping that, or our plan is that all the money we collect will go into making our schools like a safer place in terms of drug abuse and vaping. Because if this is truly an issue, education is amazing, but it only goes so far. And having realistic tactics in place, such as vape detectors, and helping schools, starting with our district, because this is our home district, and just implementing those and seeing how far we can extend our reach in terms of education and our vape detectors.
Yeah, they care very much about the schools, and we really appreciate what you guys have done. And I'm very impressed with you. And they're just very likable people. You guys are just very likable people. And I really appreciate it. And you really make our district look great. And I can't thank you enough. Is there anything else that you guys want to say?
Just looking forward to really working closely with you and the administration of the district. And we just want to thank you for your support. And really, we're really excited to just be, having this whole thing, going for us and also for our community. So thank you.
Anything over here? Yeah, sure.
Guess we just hope to eventually we're gonna have to graduate, as sad as it is, and we would love to keep
me too. Sad for me too.
As much as we would love to continue working in this district, we hope to get other students engaged and just continue on this legacy that we're so proud to have started. And so, yeah.
One more time for the audience. What is the name of your website?
We're Pure Air Project.
And how can they reach you?
So we are on Instagram. You can get us through our website. We are in the process of setting up other social media such as YouTube and TikTok. So for younger audiences as well.
And it's
pureairproject.org.
Well, these are the things that are going on in Parsippany. Excellent. I don't have anything else. Do you guys have anything else?
Just thank you again for this wonderful opportunity. Working with you is like a blessing.
You're very welcome. It's one of the more pleasurable things that I do, to be honest with you, during the course of the day. It's seeing you guys. It really is. So tune in. Make sure you look out for the podcast. It's coming up soon.